Hi, my name's Mark Brown, and welcome to my journey deeper into God's Word. And today I've been challenged, absolutely challenged by Hebrews 10, verse 35 reads, "So do not throw away your confidence, it will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised." This is an incredibly encouraging message for me right now, because I am now actively seeking God's will. I finished my chief executive role of the Bible Society in New Zealand at the end of March, and I since then have been asking God, what is it you want me to do? And I actually made that intentional. I didn't leap into another job. I wanted to allow the space to see what God's will is, to kind of create some space, I guess, to go exploring through the bush and find new discoveries and new opportunities. But right now I'm in that bush. Right now I'm exploring and asking God, what is it you want me to do? And the key word here is persevere. If there's one attitude that I am being challenged to stick to out of this passage, it is to persevere. We're about to have the World Cup soccer or football is happening in South Africa. And on TV the other night, I was watching an interview with one of the great Australian football players. And it was absolutely telling, because he said, and he is really one of the great football players of Australia. And he said, as a young football player, I was not brilliant. I wasn't a standout. I didn't represent at a national level as a junior, or even as a state level as a junior. But then he said, but what I had was I trained hard. I kept going. He actually, after the full training of the normal team, he would spend another hour by himself training hard. Now that's a standout. And I believe that is a big reason he went on and is now one of the great players. And he continues to just be utterly determined to persevere. And you see that across business. You see that across sport, music. This sort of success does not come easily. There's an illusion that it just falls out of your lap, that suddenly you get a great job, or suddenly you get a wonderful opportunity. Those moments are incredibly rare. What is more common is those people who have achieved success, have persevered. And in the same way, I cannot give up. I yearn to know God's will, and I cannot give up. I need to persevere. And right now, I see an incredible opportunity, and I'm asking the question, God, is this what you want me to do? And the opportunity is to create a completely new Christian ministry organization from scratch. And it is to oversee the online ministry, the work that I've been doing online. For a number of years now, I've been actively involved in online ministry, setting stuff up, like the Bible page on Facebook, which has 2.4 million subscribers or members, or the Praying People page on Facebook that has nearly 120,000 people, and every week thousands of prayers from all around the world, people coming together to be prayed for and to pray for. Or my own blog, with which we're part of in this Journey Deeper, which has now increased its audience, and God is challenging me to take new steps like these videos to offer new ways of teaching and insight into His Word. All of that is growing, and growing massively. And through that I can see, gently, I can see God saying, Mark, explore this. This could be my will. that you create a Christian ministry organisation to oversee this ministry, to provide staff for this ministry. Because when people are praying people, how wonderful it would be if I could have 3 or 4 people who it was their work, their mission, their calling to be on that page and to respond to prayer needs, to follow up with messages, to actually connect people maybe with services or churches or a particular agency that meets their needs. These are real needs, or evangelism, to reach out, to actually have a group of people whose task it is, through the ministry channels that I've started, to reach out to people. The Bible page, as an example, has literally hundreds of atheists who are posing debates and questions, some of them not so genuine, but a lot of them wanting to engage and understand what's going. These are exciting possibilities. And I have to persevere. I have to persevere now. And if I do take that step, and I'm praying about it, and I encourage your prayer for me too, if I do take that step to start a completely new kind of Christian organisation and to do fundraising and to put on staff, I will need to persevere through that. Because the reality is, if you really want something, you've got to work at it. You've got to persevere. You've got to do all you can to make that happen. If you don't know something, if I don't know how to do a particular task, I don't just throw my hands up. I go and find someone who can teach me how to do it. It takes hard work. So I want to encourage you, as you ask the question maybe, what is God's will for me? Hang in. Don't give up. Keep reading His Word. Keep talking to people who you respect and regard. Do something you're passionate about. Do something that excites you. Pray. But in the midst of all of that, just keep going. Eventually God's will be revealed. If you'd like to subscribe to my Journey Deeper, Google Journey Deeper into God's Word, and you'll find a link there for subscription. And you can receive these as an email in your inbox for free. God bless.